And hello, how's everyone doing tonight? This is Yo Mama's Mama 66 or Yo Mama's Mama, depending on where you're coming from. Coming to you on this wonderful Friday night. And yeah, we had some thunderstorms today and want to see how all you guys are doing. Hey, Nate, I miss my friend. How's my friend? How you doing? I missed you yesterday. I thought you left me. I thought you left me. I thought maybe you were like fishing or something like that. So you are my eyes and ears to see how this all is going. How are you? Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Let me know how the quality is, if I'm pixelating. You fell asleep. Oh, no. You need the rest. I know you've had a rough couple days, so you got, oops, okay. And there's a dial-up sound. Do you remember dial-up? That was pretty cool. So I want to show you what I did because I went on my very first TikTok live stream and my lovely internet did not cooperate, and it was see, I did this. Isn't this pretty? So I did this. It was inspired by, well, we don't have purple flowers, but it was inspired by the I can't remember the name of it. The place in Japan that has the archway of purple flowers. So I thought this would be kind of cool. See, that's kind of cool. And then I worked. This I did last night. We did this last night. Oh, hello, light. And then this. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? I think it's around here. And I worked on this today. Look at that. Ooh, pretty. I thought that was really cool. So, you know me and the experimenting. Did you know that when you step on these, did you know that they make a sound? Hear that? Here, watch, I'll show you. I think it's over here. Or am I lying? Nope, I'm lying. They do make a pretty sound. Turnips! Turnips! I think it's down here. Oh, there it is. I kind of made the back end. Look how pretty. Hear it? Yeah, I was like, wow, that is so cool. So I did this today. I gotta try to get back over there. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Where did it? I'm a lost toy. Wait. Where do I go? Huh. All right, well, we'll just go out this way. Or not. Fine then. We'll go this way. I know it's in there. Oh, wait, maybe it's down here. There's a way in here. I don't know what she did. How did she do this? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. No. Oh, okay. How rude. Or was I being rude? So yeah, so I did that, and then I did that, and not sure about what to do next. So we did this, okay, and just bump that, boop, and then this ended up coming out really pretty over here. It's like, yay. Okay. All right. And then that drops off like it's ooh, scary. I just got carts laying all over the place. I just jump out of them every time. So we did this. Is that showing up or am I pixelated? How did you figured out how to put your city world onto the realm? Oh yeah, because you started a paid realm. That's right. Okay. I still have to contact the owners here, and or not here. This is my world, but isn't that pretty? I like this. Is it pixelated? Oh, that's what they're there. It's just like drop them off everywhere, kind of like at Walmart where they just leave the empty carts there for anybody that needs them. Yeah. So that's done. This is done. Is it pixelated? Is it pixelated? Because when I went on the playback and I did this, it was super pixelated. I was like, oh man, that's terrible. But, and then, I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I went and did my first TikTok live today. Trash. It was trash. My internet bumped off the people 7 times in an hour. And I was like, and I couldn't even tell. Just like um, the last one here on Twitch. And because I mean, this is recorded, but then I upload onto YouTube, and I do shorts, and I take shorts from this stream and put them onto Twitch and YouTube also, or I mean, TikTok and YouTube also. But I do my live streaming on Twitch, so I've been grinding and stuff to try to get up to TikTok, and I I've been humming and hawing over it. I've been there for a little bit, met the qualifications. And I just been kind of like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I've been humming and hawing, stalling, procrastinating. And I finally did it today. And it was horrible. And I was like, my balloon of enthusiasm was deflated. I was like, man, oh man. So I'm not giving up. I'm still posting every day. I'm going to do this. I'm totally going to do this. Um, So, something about these, now that we got that the underwater thing done, and then we got the first section done, then we got this done. Now we have this area, okay? And it doesn't all have to be one theme. It can be, depending on the theme. And then this, I had this in mind the whole time. I just really love the way that came out. Please tell me if it's pixelated, if I sound bad, if I'm zoomed in, if anything else technical is happening. Because a lot of times I don't even know until when I stop streaming, I'll go back, and instead of one 4-hour video, it'll be broken up into like 3, 4, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5. The worst one was 6. That was, I think, yesterday, where there were like 6 or 5. I think it was 6 total videos, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm looking at the gauges, and it's saying, oh no, you're good. I got the green light there. I'm looking on Twitch, got the green light there, and I have no way of knowing until I go look at the replay, and there's like 5 different videos, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm not giving up. If it's 5 videos, then it's 5 videos until I get that Starlink back up. And boy, buddy, when I get that Starlink up, I'm going to be streaming for like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 hours. So, because I gotta make up time. So, okay. So this I want to be super spectacular. I don't know how or what we can do. I'm open to suggestions. This is going to be something crazy. I don't know what. Um, what other, let's see, we have pink, we have underwater, we have the mine shaft with all the crazy psychedelic stuff, and then we have the amethyst. What other ones are there? Well, I do know that like probably right here I'm going to put another threshold like over there with um the wood. Oh, okay. Okay. What am I doing? Let's do this. Let's just walk. You guys just magically appeared there. What do you do? Look, we got a whole herd of sheep. Um, see this like this thing right here, and then there's one on the other side. So I thought about just kind of doing that, and I'm gonna put stairs here too. All right, why are you walking backwards? Oh, he's like, don't push me. What? Where did you come from? Hello. Hi. Where did you guys? This is not the farm track. Oh, he shook his head at me. I want to go survival mode on here, but I'm scared. I'm scared of like turning a corner and something's here. It's so peaceful. We'll have to do that, Nate. We'll have to plan and schedule for me to visit your realm and just kind of hang out on your realm because I'm all about different servers and stuff. I'm trying to get this project done here. And but you know, we might be able to take a break somewhere. And but this one here is so close to there. So when you come up here and you come around the corner, it's like, ooh, look at that. And then come over here and do something else. Something here. So, okay, maybe we could do something down this stretch. Okay. Because this is just going to be straight from here. And so I can do something small right here. And then from here, because when they turn, oh, that's a good idea. Good transition. So they'll be finishing off here and then start the next one here. And they'll go, oh, okay. La 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 la. And then it starts fading. Then they go, ooh. What about okay, I got two ideas. What if we do a snowy one? I don't know if it would be here, but a snowy one, you know, with like snow. And then one with a bunch of obsidian and crying obsidian. Like almost like outer space. Because we have underwater, then we have the hippie thing, then we have the pink trees, then we have the purple, this thing here, which I could make that a base. And you know what? I should make a base, not out of here, but make one somewhere. Ooh, I could do that. That's just so pretty. So prettyful. Then snowy. Is there a way to do something? Are there any blocks that do snow? Let's find out. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's ice. Let's see. Let's look at snow. What is that? A snow golem. Ooh, I don't know. Are they dangerous? Are the golems dangerous? Can I just like pick out these golem eggs and just have them all wandering around somewhere? Will they wander off? Will they stay kind of close to the house or something? Because if there's golems, I could like, can I put more than one? Do I need to put them in a fence? I have questions. How do we do snow? Oh, just my cords are all over. I'm just banging this mic all over the place. Let's look up ice. What's the difference? Blue ice, packed ice, or ice? Oh, someone's dial up is on. You have an arena that needs some work. Snow golems can be more than one, but they melt. Oh. Okay, so they need to be like in a snowy biome or something. Okay, kind of like a snowman. All right. Can I have a diamond golem? Is that a thing? Oh, turn it. I have an arena that needs some work that I want to turn it into an arena where you can fight. Kind of like the Colosseum. That'd be a nice build, huh? Like on a massive scale. Like do the Colosseum. That would be crazy. What's the difference between ice and packed ice? How do they behave different? Let's find out. Okay, well, what am I doing here? Okay, and then we'll do that. Let's see what we got here. Where can I do this? And then, did you hear that? Oh, that was this. Oh, that was me. I was like, what is that noise? Okay, this is packed ice. Okay, and this is ice. Well, they look the same. How do they behave? Does one melt and one not? It does. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, well, that's a lesson learned there. Now what? Now what do I do? Well, oh no, look at all this mess. Wow. Okay. All right, packed ice. Wait. Ice melts. All right. And we got to put these tracks back. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we'll get rid of that. My goodness. I can't believe I did that. Okay, I can believe I did that. All right, and then we get the other rail with the gold on it, I learned. And we put that back. All right. Do these ever melt? I don't know. I'm going to go over here. Oh, man. Look at, what in tarnation? Look at this mess I made. Well, you know what? Okay. Oh, that was a whole thing there. I don't know where the red torch was. I think it's over here. It was like this. Maybe. To go up the thing. Honestly, I don't know why she didn't make this one like that. So let's put the red torch, redstone torch. That's what it's called. I keep forgetting. Okay. And I think it goes like right there. All right. I hope it doesn't launch me and get us all airborne or something. Honestly, I thought this would have been like more redstone. You know what? Let's try it out. All right, let's try it out. Where's the little carts? And cart. Okay. And we'll do that. All right, let's do the cart. Oh. Oh, it goes plenty fast. Woo. Oh, okay. All right. See, I know she did that up here. This was all. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. How would we do the ice thing? Or, we could do some kind of a trippy black and white thing. Oh, I know what we could try. I don't know, maybe not. Where's obsidian? What kind of weird stuff can we use? Like this. And then what do we got here? Boy, that black concrete, that looks like Banta black, doesn't it? Polished blackstone. What about some of those crazy terracotta? They have some crazy designs in here. We already have underwater, so we don't need that. That's kind of weird looking. That's scary. That looks like something like what's it, Sith? Or that movie, what was that movie? The Conjuring? Was it The Conjuring? I can't remember, where there's something behind this lady at the dinner table. Oh, that freaked me out. This block reminds me of that. So we're gonna stay away from that. Concrete's not bad. I'm just trying to think of a. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. Lots of work faster. Okay, what if we did. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Oh, I think I know what we can do for that final one, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Ice or something like crazy space. But that other part of the other part of the I'm still looking at my bit rates and things. Are you guys still here? Um the what's it called? I hear a cow. The other part of the roller coaster that has nothing and it's just black. It looks kind of like outer space. Oh, but I also said about that temple, huh? The underwater temple. We could do that too. Let me look that up real quick. Hold on. Let me look up. Um, we'll look up Atlantis Minecraft. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Ellie, what you doing? What on? Okay, we're not getting all crazy like that. That's, ooh, man, I'm some people, so many imaginative people. Wow. Some of these are really pretty. Jellyfish. I don't remember seeing jellyfish on Minecraft. Okay. So they're basically, okay, some of these texture packs. Oh, this is what I was looking at. Some sort of something with like columns. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh, a circular thing with columns. That would be kind of cool. That one looks like a casino. There's so many big things here. Okay, these with round tops. Um, ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, it's an underwater base. Okay. Maybe something with a Greek type of a, like it's got the pointy top and the columns and then something along those lines. Man, some of these people are so creative. Goodness gracious. Oh my god. Ooh, someone made a scary one. Um I wouldn't even know how to do this um in survival. I remember one time when I was very, very first starting, I I was trying to get this thing called a nautilus or something, to get copper, to get something, to get something, to get something, to make a something that I could breathe underwater so that I could build something underwater. And my son goes, just go in creative mode. It's a lot easier. All right, well, we will try this one. It looks like Greek temples. Let me look up something else here to see if it's Minecraft Greek temple. Yeah, maybe we'll do underwater. Underwater. Hmm. Oh my gosh, some of these are massive. We're gonna need a lot of sandstone. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, they even made a trident statue in the front. Oh, how cute. Okay. What about this one's kind of pretty. Yeah, we can do that. We can take an inspiration off of this one and man, some of these are gorgeous. Oh, this is going to go on the list of future projects because some of these are just stunning. Man, I wonder if they're done with AI and they're like, "Oh, hey, give me an idea for this," and they do it, or if these are actual builds. I don't want to have my heart broken and say, "Oh, someone just spoke a prompt and then it did it." You know what I mean? Um, okay. Well, we can just do a Greek thing. We can start here. I'll just look at the picture. We'll just go with that. All right. Am I going the right way? Nope. going the wrong way. Boop, boop. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Let me move this over a little bit so I can see you guys. There we go. And you still with me? I'm all paranoid. Well, don't go. All right, so whoops. Look how pretty that is at night. Wonder where that guy is. Trader Joe. Wonder where he went. So I showed my son today. He came over. He dropped some stuff off. He took my grandson's school clothes shopping and school supply shopping and stuff like that. So he, he dropped him back. He picked him up at school and then he took him shopping and stuff and then brought him the which is that the underwater thing? This thing? Yeah, I think it's very eye-catching. It's very pretty. I'm very happy with it. I've never done an underwater thing before. It's so happy. It's just so, yeah, it's so happy. It's like, I just keep hearing that Disney song. I'm almost afraid, Under the Sea. I'm almost afraid to sing it because, someone might complain. But, that happened on YouTube. I got, because I play the playlist and it's an approved playlist. And, I got like all these notices and every single song, and I have to sit there and do a dispute on literally almost 100 songs. Say, I have permission. I'm not stealing anybody's music. I'm not about that. I'm a nice Christian lady. So I don't do that. Okay, so we have 2 sandbars here. And we can do a Greek temple. Oh, and then we have that too. I'm going to need sandstone, I think. Yeah, I kind of want it to look old. I don't know about that red sandstone. Let me see. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So if somebody's like down here, it's going to be right there. Okay. We could do one on either side and maybe this too. Like if we do the front here and then kind of make it go back. Ooh, look at this. I got Disney on the mind. I'm thinking like, I am I don't even know the words. You ever do that? You sing? But when you get that chorus, man, you're rocking it, right? You're going like, and I, you're just like, but the rest of the song, you're like, I do that. Maybe I'm the only one. But I heard somebody say when it comes to that song, they were like, what was it? Pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom, I think is what they were saying. They made it up. They were like, pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom. Pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom. I thought that was hilarious. Like, got some creative people. Okay, so let's get some sandstone. Sandstone. We don't need any ice. And what other types of stuff? Smooth sandstone, cut sandstone, chiseled sandstone. We're going to be switching this up. We don't need that right now. Oh, and I littered in the ocean. Oh, we might need some of that. Oh, we might need some. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah. I haven't heard that one before. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. I wonder if what was that? What is that noise? Did I lose you guys? No. What was that noise? Um let's see. If I need let's put what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? I was wondering what that noise was. I'm looking at all my everything. Everything looks good. I hope I didn't disconnect. I'm all paranoid. I'm so traumatized. All right, so let me get to that picture here. Make sure that I'm not zoomed in, just to be on the safe side. All right, let's start with the columns, and we can dig it out. How high will we make this? So if they're in the roller coaster, and they're about this high, do they want to look down at it when they're going by? Is that what we're going to do? I mean, it would be easier to build down there and just start. Let's just start. Well, you know me, I'm going to willy-nilly it. All right, I'm just going to start here. Okay. What am I doing? How big do we want to do this? Do we want to like make it like that? Or do we want to make the columns like extra even bigger and make it massive? Let's put a torch on here. Let's down here. Oop. Okay, I don't think that's going to do much. How about this? How about we do this? I discovered this today. I mean, I didn't discover it, but I forgot how much light they give. These give a lot of light. So, just take one of these and do that. And maybe one over here. Just cuz. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Not like that. Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Scary. Okay, not really. Alright, and the kelp looks good. I'm glad we don't get caught up in it like on the other server. Pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom. Okay, so we could do the 2x2. Column. Okay, or we could do the 4x4. Let's see. A 4x4 might, okay. Alright. Might be too big. Might be too big. Then we do this. Oops. Oh. Oh, that's too big. Okay, we'll just go with one. Alright, one's less is more in this case. Look at the sad face on here. Alright. Okay, and then we will do... We need to like mix these up. Okay. And then, do I need to measure this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And then do this and come up here for these. All right. And then what else we got? Ooh, which ones? These will look more aged. Maybe. We'll try it. All right. Oh, that was not in the design. Oops. Okay. What is that with the clouds? What is this? That's crazy. What? Huh. That's weird. Cool, but weird. Okay. And then we do that. Oops, gotta move back a little more. That. And then that. And then that. Alright. See how that looks. Alright, we got one. Alright. And there's all of that. I knew that was gonna come. Almost tried to kill me. Oh, better get out of the way. Yep. See? Almost got me. Almost got me. Oh, sorry, little fishy. Wow. You almost died there. More sand coming down. Yep. Iron. Okay. All right, what do we got here? We got that. What is that an air bubble or something that I'm in? I think it is. I think that's an air bubble. I heard about those. Oh. Look at all the way the weird water and all that stuff. And there's more of that. Okay. Is this one too? I think this is an air bubble too. Because it's all quiet. Isn't that crazy? And I love Minecraft physics. It's crazy. Alright, and then we'll do that, and that, and then, do that. We'll have to get something for that part. Now, we can do this. No, this. Let's try it this way first. Or let's try this way. I think I like that better. Alright, so we got that. We need to make these a lot taller, huh? Yeah. It's not very... It looks like a bank. We need it really tall. What is that, 3? Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the roller coaster is like right here. So it has to be kind of grand, I guess. Alright, and I think we're going to need another ender rod. Let's just stick one there, just so we can get some light. Alright. Oh, that's one's taller. That's what happens when you try to build in the dark. Alright, let's do the lower one. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is gone. Alright, oh, that just stays like that. Alright, and we'll do that. Okay. Now, how did that guy do that on the... Remember the cherry biome temple? How he did the thing? You're like, the thing? Really? Really, Nana? The thing? Yes, the thing. You guys know the thing, right? How he got the edges, the little eaves, you know how they were textured? What is that? Is that a whale? Or a ship? Okay. Let's see what we got here. What is that? Do they sting? No, no, no. I'm in creative. That's right. Oh, what is that? That's a crazy... What is this? What is this stuff? What? What is... Oh, it's just water. Oh, it's like a big Tetris puzzle. Oh, wow. Look at that weirdness. That is so strange. Okay. I thought they were like blocks of something. And I thought, oh, look at that. That looks kind of crazy. Okay. So I think, how did he do that? I think he used slabs, right? Which one? Let's do this. Let's do this one. Smooth or cut? Let's try smooth. Just 'cause. No, that's not how he did it. Nope. How did he do that? Nope. How come it works sometimes and other times it doesn't? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How did that guy do that? Alright, let's try it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know how he did it. I think I know. Let's experiment with this. Maybe we might need this instead. I wonder if the railroad things work underwater. Oh, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, that doesn't match. I was right the first time. Man. Okay. We're getting there. See if this works. Yep, it worked. Okay. Go over one more. Alright. Oh, how am I going to do this one? Oh, I know. I'll just do this. And then come up like this and take those other ones down. Ha. See if that works. Okay. Oh, but this one comes down. Didn't we do this on the what you call the on the cherry biome temple where we had issues with like the corners? Because if I do this, if I go this way, then this piece right here is going to be extra large. And I don't know. Okay. So we got that. And then we can do this. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're getting there. And now how did they stack these up? How do they do that? Let's see. Let's do... Do they do it this way? Maybe. Let's see. I don't know. Try it again. Let's try it again. See if that works. And back over here. And one more, I guess. Oh no. What did I do? Got a little crazy there. Alright. Alright. And I do know that we have to... What kind do we use down there? We use those kind. Okay, we'll use these kind up here too. Some of these crazy noises. My goodness. Okay, well that's not going to work. And that looks kind of piddly anyway. These need to be more substantial. How about if we do this. What is that noise? I think I like it. I don't know. I can't do slabs. If I do the block, I'd have to extend these out a little more, I think. Did I do that right? Yeah. Let's see how that works. But then I think I did it. I'm not sure. I think I did it. Let's see. And how far out are we going? We're going in one block. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Try to make it not lopsided. Oh, didn't I use smooth stone? Yes, I did. Or the smooth one, the smooth sandstone. All right. And then I just did that. And come back and do this. And then do this. Oops, not that. This. Oh, I did it again. Smooth. Smooth. There we go. All right. And then one more. I don't know if they're going to meet, but we'll use a slab if they don't. Okay. And then we have to do something in here. I haven't got that far yet. And I guess just dig all of this out. Let's see. All right, and we got, okay. You know what? How about we do this? Let me know how you like this. I don't know how much you can hear that, but oh, I see what they did here. They put like an extra doorway here. So it's like an actual building. But I kind of want these to be like ruins, so I kind of want them to be open. So let's do this. Right? Is that what I did? Yeah. Yeah. And there goes more of it. Oh, that water. That's so crazy how the water does that. All right. And then we have this. Okay. And then I did, okay, so for this one, uh-oh, what did I do here? What in tarnation did I do? Oh, oh. Maybe I need to do this. Can I get in the corner here? Ay. Oh, I see. Okay, I did that. Whoops. I did that. And then, uh-oh. Am I doing it lopsided? I did that. I'm just gonna put this here like that. And I think, you know what, now that I'm, oh, this is like not even, I think because I don't think I like the smooth stone now that I look at it. It's supposed to be looking old. You feel like you're misunderstanding? You're removing the underwater temple. You're removing the underwater temple looking structure. I'm trying to create an underwater temple, but I want it to look like ruins for the roller coaster ride right here. So when they come by, they're going to go like, oh, look at that. And then when they keep coming over here, then they're going to go like, oh, look at this over here. So like as they ride the roller coaster, there's going to be a whole lot of different stuff going on. So like here it drops off into the big nothing, you know. And I mean during the day they might be able to see some stuff. But then I don't know who's going to ride this, but then you come over here and then there's going to be like this thing here, and I kind of like it to look like it's like they're passing some kind of an ancient structure. So there's going to be one here and probably one here, but not so close. I'll kind of back it off. So or maybe make it a smaller, you know, some sort of something that looks like a underwater like ruins. So I kind of want it to look old, and then I'm going to take all this mountain of stuff away, and then and there'll be like a big courtyard stuff, and more pillars going back. So it'll be kind of open, like a, I don't even know what the names of them are, like a piazza? Is that what it is? Kind of like if it were like if it were an ancient city, it would be like a marketplace or something. If I build just like a whole building, I'm afraid it's going to look kind of like a bank, especially with its Greek-ish architecture. And a bank or library is not the look that I prefer today. Maybe tomorrow. Did I clarify that or no? I'm tripping over these air pockets. This is crazy. Ooh, that one almost got me. Yeah, I kind of, because the overall theme is the roller coaster, you know. So, and I keep talking about, oh, when people ride, I don't know who's gonna ride it, but you know, I just kind of want to make it a little bit, okay, I want to make it pretty big, like the whole ride to be a good ride, you know, like, you know, and I showed my son today, you know, I was like, this is what I do, you know, because they know I stream and stuff, but they don't play Minecraft, they play other stuff, and so, you know, he happened to be over today, so I showed him. I said, this is what I do. And I showed him the cherry biome temple, and I showed him the you know, this place here, this server. I go, you remember this server? Because he has a house here. He's, you know, he's the one that has the house that's off to the side over in the other area. So this right here is going to be like, and I'll level all this out to look a little more random and natural. I might back that off a few more blocks, but just so that there's some kind of a reference, I'll do this real quick. It's kind of weird with all these weird textures up here. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna need some stone here. Oops. Get some, where is it? No, we don't want to listen to that right now. This one. And we'll do this. And then oh, that little fish startled me. You startled me, guy. I know I'm in creative, but for some reason I'm still jumpy. Ooh. I can imagine doing this in survival, having to jump up and get air all the time, and then water zombies. And oh, they're called drowns. That's right. Oops. Oh, okay. Oops, okay. All this working under the water makes me want to go to the water. I want to go like kayaking or something. I want to go to the Keys. It's on my bucket list to go to the Keys. And if I ever get the courage to post lifestyle videos, which I'm getting very close to, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. But if I ever get the courage to, it's going to mainly be lifestyle stuff, you know, or, you know, just stuff like going kayaking and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see. I do want to go to the Keys. I'm really, I'm hoping for a nice, okay, what is going on here? What are we doing? Okay, there's my little air pocket. Not crazy. There it is right there. That is so crazy. And it just goes right through the little air pocket there. Huh. Okay, so see, it's going to be like this, and then somewhere back here, like right around here, there's going to be more. Do I know how to swim? Yes. Do I know how to swim well? No. I can paddle around a pool. I can I can swim. I just don't have the endurance to do it anymore. If I had the lung capacity of, you know, a better somebody more in shape, I could do it. You know, I could swim. I can tread water. What about you? Do you know how to swim? Are you good at it? I've been wanting to work on my lung capacity because there are things I want to do. I mean, I'm in Florida, you know. I gotta, or I don't gotta, but I want to, you know, feel a bit safer out there, you know. Yeah, I'm originally from Southern California, so I spent all my summers as a kid on the beach and body surfing and boogie boarding and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I learned how to swim and I miss the water. I think that's why I like Florida so much, but I also like snow. I wish I knew what to do about this stuff. Like I'm just going to go for it. Just willy-nilly into the abyss and see what happens. See how far back I can go. This is crazy. I'm just doing this blind. It's like when you drive at night, you know? Look at that. There's like, I'm in a bubble. What? Are you serious? Wow. Oh, I don't want to get under there. That might fall on me. Yep, there we go. See? Uh-huh. Trying to get me. There it is. You live in SoCal. Where? I live, well, you don't have to tell me where. I was raised in Orange County. So I was born and raised in Orange County, California. Bounced around everywhere. Everywhere. Anaheim, Westminster, Orange, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa. My best memories were in Costa Mesa. Sneaky Sand, yes. I see you. I see you, Sneaky Sand. So, trying not to. So, yeah, the whole, surf and sand. Like I said, I think that's why I love Florida, you know. It's just, a lot of good people, a lot of, things that I kind of like. Things are not as strict here, you know. And I'm kind of hello, Mr. Whatever you are. Hi, are you looking at me? I don't see any eyes on you. If I go this way, will you look at me? You are. Hi. Oh, there's your eyes. So are you going backwards? Like, how are you doing this? Oh, San Diego. Oh, when I was a truck driver, I delivered out to San Diego. There was an Arco out on that island. Oh, what was that island called? Right by, is it past Pendleton? Or right by Pendleton? There's something island. Oh, it's so long ago. It's back in the 90s. I can picture it because it was kind of hilly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I delivered tankers or delivered gasoline. And there was a place called Island. It wasn't really an island, but it was called an island out. Oh my goodness. My brain is not braining to remember that. Delivered to the Arco in Mission Viejo too. Yeah, that was back in when I was in my 20s. That's a long time ago. No wonder I can't remember. It was like 30 years ago. Okay, we'll do this, this, this. Look how the water moves. That. I want to say it had an R in it. The island. I'm going to look it up. Look, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. Ooh, look at all that falling on my head. Let's get that taken care of. Delivered out to Hazard, out in that area. Had a sister that lived in Temecula for a long time. Oh, that little guy's stuck. Oh no, let me get you out, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Come on out. You're welcome. Don't go in there anymore. You're going to get stuck. I don't know how long to make this. Just keep on keeping on. Yeah, San Diego's really pretty. I like the hills. It seems really like just, you know, like just kind of relaxing. Not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of peaceful considering how, you know, how populated it is. It's got like a nice, I don't want to say aura. I don't like using those words, but it's got a nice feel to it, you know. It's got like, I don't know, it just seems clean and clear. The air seems cleaner. Just seems like you just want to put the top down, you know what I mean? Just like put some music on, go on PCH, and just, I don't know, it just has like a good feel to it. I don't know where you are in San Diego, but I only drove through. I never lived there. So you might have more info than I do. Oh, look how that skipped it like that. I go too fast. Okay. All right. Now out here, I don't know if they have that. I wasn't into like a bunch of water stuff back when I lived in, except for, you know, body surfing on the beach. But out here they have this bioluminescence thing. Yes, yes, they are. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Out here they have these bioluminescent. Uh, it's like it's only certain times of the year, but it's like the waves they glow, and at night, and they really give off this like thing where it just glows. It's kind of cool. I've never done it yet. I'd love to. Man, that would be fun. But you can go clear bottom kayaking, and then like the little waves, and as the water moves against the, you know, the kayak and stuff, or like if you have your feet in the water and it just it glows. It's really cool. I want to do it. And then they have they have really clear springs, beautiful stuff that, you know, supposedly, now we all know how social media can be, and at least in the pictures it looks really pretty, but there's some springs here and some places that you can swim where the water's just ridiculously clear. It's supposed to be super pretty. But, you know, just like with swimming with the manatees, when I went, it was murky. It was really hard to see them. So still fun, still super fun. No complaints at all. And even though the water was murky, it was a comfortable 72, and we had wetsuits on, so it wasn't that big of a deal. See it, look at that, trying to do it again. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad at all. So I'm gonna have to find some way of illuminating all this. So even though you don't swim, do you go to the beach a lot? Do you like hang out on the weekends and just kind of like lay out, or, you know, play volleyball or whatever? Or do you do any other type of like water stuff? Yes, murky water is kind of like this water at sunset. You can't see very far. It's cloudy, you know, it's yeah, it's not clear. It's difficult to see through. It could be caused by sediment, you know, being kicked up, and it makes the water slightly muddy. It could be contaminants, but, you know, I try to stay away from those places. But like for us, the water was murky because of the weather, and it was kind of windy, not super bad, and the water was choppy. So because of that, it made the water slightly cloudy. It stirred up a little bit of the sediment. And they told us, I mean, you have to watch a video to before you go, and they tell you this is how to do it. When you they tell you not to kick your flippers unless you're far away from the manatee, because you could scare them. And they tell you, try not to stir up the bottom, because you go right up against the bottom, and they show you just use your hands to propel yourself when you're viewing them, because you're snorkeling. And oh, there he is. Who was that? So yeah, so when you're snorkeling, you got to stay up to the top or close to the top, so you can breathe. But you just kind of float on top and take a look at what's under there. We had goggles and all of that, and all of that was like issued to us, And there was, I'm not even gonna lie, there was a little bit of a when they're like, oh, here's your snorkel, and I was kind of like, if I would have known, I would have brought my own snorkel. And because I mean, they sanitize them and they clean them, but I was still kind of like the ick factor. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like trying not to look at the people all judgy. Like, how good did you clean these? How good did you clean these wetsuits? Like, there was a little bit of that going on. But I was like, you know what? This is something that's been on my bucket list, and I can't let my personal fears and stuff like that. But in the future, and I hope they would not take offense, but in the future when I go, I will either be bringing my own goggles, wetsuit, and snorkel, and if not, then bringing some sort of antibacterial wipes or something. I mean, they have you put everything in this big giant. Afterwards, everything goes in this big giant no, when you get back on the boat, they take your snorkel and your goggles, and they collect them and put them in a pail where they're sanitized. I didn't ask how they're sanitized, but they said that they're sanitized. And then the wetsuits go into this big, it's basically a big trash can with a flip top lid, and everybody, after you change, you just come out, turn your wetsuit inside out, and then throw it in there. Or is it right side in? Anyway, they do some treatment to it. I don't know if they dump it somewhere, they wash it in a washing machine with bleach. I don't know what they do to it. I mean, they have their protocols, and they have their certifications of stuff. So it's not some, rando guy just kind of not doing what he's supposed to do, because they have liability too. They got to make sure that nobody gets sick or anything. And we looked up reviews, to make sure that it was safe and there was no, nobody's having any incidents or anything. And ooh, look at that! I see you. Look, I saw that. I gotta pay better attention. So yeah, it was, but the memories, just being able to see them was so fun. Definitely fun. Where is that? Where's the ender things? The ender rods. Oh, look, because I can spell just fine. There we go. And I'm just putting these end rods up for light, just cause. Okay. I'll do one over here too. All right. All right. This is good. I don't know what I'm gonna do up here. This whole thing. I don't even know if they did peaks on these. They may have, but I have to look. And see, now you can't see the air bubbles as much. I don't even know how far back I'm gonna go. But man, that was really fun. I recommend it to anybody to go do it. You know, if you get a chance. I would also call me crazy, not as crazy. I also want to swim with sharks. Okay, not man eaters. Okay, I'm not that crazy. I agree. I trust how well I clean, but I don't know how other people, especially employees who might be in a rush or having a bad day. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I wasn't going to let that interfere with, and it could have, because I just, I was so excited for the experience that I didn't really stop to think about it all until they handed it to us. No, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, well, that's true. But yeah, it was one of those, like I said, it was one of those things where I wasn't even really thinking about it because I was so excited that, oh my gosh, we're gonna get to swim with manatees. You know, they're an endangered species, and wow, this is so cool. All my family's out here and all this kind of stuff. And I was just so excited. I didn't even think about it until we were, you know, they're like, oh, here's your wetsuit. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just like put on the wetsuit. And then, you know, I didn't really think anything of it, you know. And then when we get on the boat, they start handing everybody snorkels and, uh, and I'm like, oh, oh. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, oh, you know, like, oh, they have community snorkels, and they're like, no, we wash them really well, we do that, and we sanitize them. And I was trying to play it off because my grandkids were with me and I didn't want to be like a fuddy-duddy, so it was my own self-imposed peer pressure, not anything that anybody was doing. And then I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure they do a really good job. And in my head I'm thinking like, oh, you better do that, I better not be catching. Yeah. It started like kind of, oh, I don't know about this. But you know, uh but it turned out good. They very nice people. And um yeah, and then the goggles were fine, everything was fine that way, and stuff. But it was a beautiful experience. Highly recommend it. And I don't like that. Where's that? Okay, how big are we gonna make this? How much further? Let's see. Let's go see how this looks. Because it's gonna be right about there. Okay. So I think what I'll do is whenever we get to the end, I'll build another set of columns and then I'll space out the next ones. But honestly, I think it should be like maybe one here, one here. How far are we? Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe a few more blocks. Because I know that they were long, right? All right, let's see. So do you do any kind of boating out there? Like anything out? Like anything watery where you're not swimming? Fishing? Um, so these are getting lower over here. That is really loud. Oh, okay. You watch the water from this. Ooh, tide pools are pretty. You ever do clam digging? Are you allowed to do that in California anymore? Last time I went clam digging was in Mexico, like, oh gosh, 30 or 20. How old am I? I'm almost 60. I was 21, so almost 40 years ago. Down by Ensenada, did some clam digging down there. And that was the last time. It wasn't really clams, it was more like mussels. They were good too. I ate so much I got sick. And it wasn't from that, it was from the quantity because I had zero self-control. And they were like, you better take it easy on that. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Dumb kid I was. No, I'm fine. I can eat like a horse. I got a cast iron stomach. Then by the end of the day, I don't feel so good. But they were tasty. I couldn't help it. I have zero self-control. I'm learning though. Do you have your thing that you can't put down? You know, you got to have that. I think everybody has like their thing. You know, some people might be chocolate, some people might be, you know, whatever. My thing was food. Snacky food, salty food. Although ice cream's been kind of getting a little bit more attention now that I can't have salty food. Oh, really? To do clam digging? A license? Wow. Wow. I wonder, is that like a California thing or just like a everywhere thing? I mean, I was in Mexico when we did it and it was mussels, but maybe you're right. You know, there's like a thing, you know, that you got a license. Okay, this feels about right. All right. What is that? What was that? Does that hit me? Do they hit you? Oh, I know what I could do. What is that called? A nautilus? Is that what that is? We'll put some armor on him. I'll tame him. Can I do that? What is that crunchy noise? We'll give him one of these. Let's see if we can do this. Is that him making that noise? Where'd he go? There he is. Hi, buddy. Do I do something? How do I do this? I'm right clicking. What about you? No? Do I have to tame him first? I want a pet water snail, whatever that is. Aw, okay. Well, we'll come back to this. Alright, and then these were up one. So we're going to start. What did I do here? We'll just start here. Give some room. What are you guys doing down here? It's not a fish tank. You can swim around the whole ocean. Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3. So we can go like here. And then here. And then here. And make some room around here. Okay. They don't know what they're missing out on. That's right. Oh, what was that? Okay. Ooh, I see you. All right. And how high do I do this? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And the bottom one is one of those ones. One of those ones, because I'm intelligent. Oh, okay. Not like that. Like that. All right. What's that crunchy noise? Look at this guy chilling up here. He's like, ooh, I found a secret place. So maybe we'll just do... I mean, I'd like 4, but that might be too much. 3 would be uniform. 4 would be better. Or just straight up pillars. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, now how did I do this? I think I did, this is going to go up 2 blocks. So I'm going to go... This one is for these. Oops, that's not where it goes. That's not where it goes. There we go. Did you hear that? That is so cute. Mm-hmm. I was just, oops, hello. And that's that one. Alright. And then, let's see how I did this. And then, oops, wrong one. Then I came out one for these. I don't know. And I did it like, I'm going to start here. Oh, see how this is like this? This is murky right here. And it pretty much looked like this with the manatees too. It was very murky like this. And you're looking and you can see the bottom, and then you're just kind of, but it looked like this. You can't really see much. You see shapes. And then, you know, I was like, I don't see a manatee. And the guide was like, you know, she's like, do you see it? Do you see a manatee? And I'm like, no, I don't. And I was literally like, let's just say like it was like right here. And I was literally like looking down. I'm like, no, I don't see it. And it's all murky. She goes, turn around. And I was like, and I'm paddling with just my, and it was like right there. It was like this close. And it was like just the tail. And the tail alone, oh my gosh, the tail must have been 3 feet wide. Just the flipper scoopy, you know how that, you know how they look split like a, yeah, it looked dirty and blurry. Yeah. And when I when I saw it there, it was like right. It was literally the tail was literally 2 feet in front of my face. Oh, there it is. And then once she kind of motioned me because to not because once you see them, you have to be perfectly still. Just kind of float, and you got your face in the water, and you're just like breathing, and you're like, oh my gosh, and um and then she says, or she motions me, to come near her. And you can only use you don't want to use your arms like in a full big thing. So you're just using your hands. You're just using your hands and wrists to kind of propel yourself without stirring up any sediment. You don't want to be waving your arms when you're that close to a manatee because they're so gentle. They get scared and they'll go away. And so she motioned me to come near her, and I came around to the front of it, and its nose, oh my gosh, its nose was giant, like the size of a cantaloupe. And I wanted to boop it so bad, but it's illegal to touch him. I never held back. So everything inside me was like, just boop it, just like boop, just a little with your little index finger, just a little boop. I wanted to so bad, and I didn't. I was just, I'm not going to jail because they're watching you, because it is a spread, and you agree, you sign papers, they're an endangered species, you're not allowed to touch them. And I mean, if they touch you, that's okay, but you're not allowed to, people are not allowed to reach out and touch them. And it was right there. It was just right. Oh, the temptation to just real quick just be boop. And then I thought, no, I don't want, I'm not going to jail for a manatee. What are you in for? I booped a manatee. Like, you rebel, you, how could you? I don't know, I'm a criminal. I booped a manatee. But then I mean, manatees are harmless. Okay, they're not poisonous, they don't anything. So now people that go around trying to cuddle things like buffaloes, or they'll bring home like a stray cheetah or something that can kill you. Look, it's a bear cub. It's like, wait a minute, where's the mom? I did. I wanted to boop it. So it was like right there. Oh my goodness, a temptation. And it's just, with it in arm's reach. And, I just, look at that, looks like glass. That's silly. But yeah, I wanted to break the rules so bad. But, number one, I wasn't about to I don't think you go to jail, but you might get fined. I don't know. You might get banned. I don't know what the penalty is. I wasn't about to find out. But, and then I was just sitting there like, I mean, I thought about it, and she was watching too. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't know what the penalty is. So, oh, come on, little fishy. Come on. Okay, I won't put that in there. I'll let you come out. Maybe, oh, that's not a shark. That's a dolphin. There's a game called Raft. And that game, I don't know what kind of games you guys ever play, but that game can just, I'm all about walking away from a game and not raging. If it's not enjoyable, I'm like, no, I'm not going to play it if it's not enjoyable. Because I'm here, to have fun. But that game, man, that game can trigger me. That game can just, what are you doing? What are you? Hi, do you need help? Were you stuck? Are you still stuck? Do you need more room? Is that your mommy? Are these two baby fish, or is that a mom? Oh, you're welcome. If that's you, I don't know what else it was. Can you move? Can you move? I'm not trying to corner you. I'm cornering you. Can you move? What if I do that? No, it won't. Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave that there. And you do your thing, okay? You got little family of... Okay. Let's get you out. Okay. I'm gonna help these guys. But yeah, they have swimming with sharks too. So that's... Put that on the list. But I don't wanna swim with like great whites or jaws or anything, you know, just friendly sharks, you know, like Bruce. So on that game Raft, that shark that's in there, man, that is a humbling game. I'm okay with it if other people are playing. That's definitely something for a team of people to play together, because it helps you realize that what kind of survival skills you really have. And I don't have any. I like to talk big. I like to think I do, but when it comes down to it, it's like, nah, no, I would die. But all right, let's do this pillar. Let's start here. Look, there's another guy hiding over there. Oh, okay. That. A little air pocket. Isn't that crazy? Okay. All right, and then we do one of these. All right. And I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right. And then I have to do this one for the for these things here. Wonder if this is an air pocket right here. It is. Do Endermen spawn underwater? I don't think they do, right? Because eventually we're going to do this in survival. Not today, but eventually. Oh, 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 I see you. Trying to get me. All right. What was that? That was so weird. Look at that. That is so crazy. Huh. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the bottom here. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. That's done. Oh, that's almost done. What happened there? What did I do? All right, so those 4 are done. And then I gotta do this. Okay. And then I did, what did we do here? I think it was slabs. No, it wasn't slabs. It was 3 across, right? What happened here? What did I do? Oh, it was here, and I didn't do the other side. Okay. That's... Or did I? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I see. I have to do this side. Right? Yeah. I never finished. I'm just boy, when things are willy-nilly, things are willy-nilly. I'll just kind of make it up. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Alright, so that goes there, and it hangs off like an eave. That's good. That's what I wanted. And this one, I need to do more. Okay. Is that right? No. Oh, because I have to go more. Okay. Okay. Good night, turnips. Yes, making things up can be fun when it works out. And we always end up making it work out. But you have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. Get a good night's sleep. And we will talk to you later. I'm just going to keep working here. Thank you so much, turnips. Lots of love and praying for you. God bless you. Good night. Alright, let me come here. Alright, let's see how this came out, or how this is coming out. I'm not really focused on this part right now because I'm trying to get the front. Okay. And then this back. Okay. You see little air pockets in there? Isn't that funny? Alright. And this is good, I think. Now I gotta figure out how to join this and this. Because I could just do... let's try sandstone again. Oh, no thank you. And then we'll do this one here. Alright, and we'll see how this goes. Is that right? That's not the right one. This one. Yeah, I think this might work. Oh, how about up here? Okay. And then we'll do here. Honestly, I don't even know how I'm going to join these together. I could just do a larger block here for this one. I don't know. Let's see how this comes out. Oops, not not that one. Let's try this. Try to make these corners clean. Okay. No, we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Okay, kinda. Maybe not. What if I do this? I'm not feeling that either. What if I do this? Oops, try again. Nope, try again. That's not good. What about... No. Well, let's try this. Making it up as I go along. I don't like that. Alright, what if we do that? I like that even less. No. 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 Okay, I don't know what to do about that. I don't like this either, but there's gotta be something that can be done. Alright, this is kind of, it's got to go. Got to go, got to go. Alright. How do I do this? I want this facing this way. I mean, if that's what it is. How did I do it here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Durr. It's better. Alright, and then I guess I just do this. That's not cool. Oh well, we'll just... Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to come up here and come up this way. Oops, that's not it. Alright, let's see if we did it. Alright, this is... We got 2 of them here. Not feeling this, not feeling this. I wonder if this will automatically, like, do this. Nope. Nope. I'm not feeling that at all. Alright, let's just put this back. Try that. Wrong way. Try that. Wrong way. What if we try this way? All right, what about here? Kinda, but Holy guacamole. This is not gonna cooperate. That's fine, but this one right here is not cooperating. What if I take that off and do that? No. Oh well. We will just, what if we do that? No. What if we do that? We'll just leave it like that. We'll do something. Let me see if what if I just turn it? What if I just do that? Ay, ay, ay. Well, okay. That's gonna have to, I don't think anyone's gonna know. All right. You guys know. All right. All right. And we have this. Okay. Look at that, how they're crisscrossed like that. Oh, I think because I went in the opposite direction. Oh my goodness. Boy, I'm glad I caught that. I'm such a rookie. All right, let's try it this way. Yep. Maybe that is why this isn't lining up very well. See how much better that is? Okay. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. All right, now what do we do here? Here we do that. Here we do that. Okay. Okay, that's better. Still not feeling this. What if I did this? I think that worked. And then we turn this around. I think maybe before I speak too soon. Hold on. I fixed it. I fixed it. Thank you, Jesus. Man, that was a little bit of a puzzle piece figuring out thing going on there, huh? All right. All right, we're good. How do we get rid of this water? I don't know how we do that. Okay. So then we kind of do this. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's see how it's looking. All right. And we do that. And I'm not feeling any of this right here. Let's see. I will be right back. I'm going to go get some water. Hold on a second. I will be right back. Oh, there's Ellie. Hold on. right. Thank you for that momentary break there. And let's see. Let's keep working on this underwater temple here. Bless you, Ellie. See about here. That one's not too well. It's hard to tell with this going on here. You know, I thought I wanted it to be like where this hill is, and I realize now that it probably should have been in a bare and empty spot, you know? So this right here, I'm not too sure about. I don't know. But we're just gonna keep knocking all this down because I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it would be okay to have, I was thinking about having it carved into like a mountain. That's where I was going with it. But I didn't stop to realize that from the roller coaster, it wasn't going to be that visible, you know? So, because it's just, you know, the person, whoever's writing it is just going right by it. So they're not really going to understand. What was that? I just pushed myself away with something there. We're just going to get rid of this real quick. I'm glad this moves very quickly. All right, and do it again. In Jesus' name. Let's see what we got here. All right. So there's a creator on TikTok, and I follow her as often as I can. Sometimes every day. Sometimes, you know, I might skip a day here, a day there, or I might only be able to pop in to her lives, like maybe for 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes I could just put her on the background and I enjoy her content a lot. And I went to go check, you know, just to go, you know, check out her room today. And she put down that there was no live today because she said she was sick. And you know, she posts probably 7 days a week, like me. I stream 7 days a week, but I'm not live. I mean, I am live now, you know, but I do stream 7 days a week. And for me, I'm gaming, you know. Hers is a bit more mental, and I know that there's like, it's not a competition or anything, but hers is I'm not saying this isn't, but she has rooms of like hundreds, and you know, she's pretty she kind of goes full throttle, you know. So if you're a believer and stuff, maybe pray for her, you know. And I just pray for the Lord to like heal her quickly, you know, give her comfort, help her and her family, because you know she's got kids and everything. So yeah, just wanna. Hey, that went really well. She's just been on my heart while I'm sitting here doing this. I'm thinking about her like, wow, you know, she does so much for the community, the streaming community, and you know, she does these Bible studies, and you know, she's doing it full throttle. She's also doing content, live rooms, 7 days a week, and um it was like it's very difficult to keep up that pace if you're not. I don't know if she's used to it or not, but you know, anyway, she was on my heart, and maybe you can just, you know, lift her up in prayer and just ask the Lord to, like, you know, heal her, be with her family, you know, and you know, give her a speedy recovery. This is kind of cool. Am I pixelated when I do this? Because I'm having a lot of fun. It's like, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Man, I wish it was that easy all the time. Okay. So we have this part built. Okay. And we got part of this part built. And I'm just coming up with this as I go along. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm going to try 2 pillars here without the thing, without the footers. And we will see how that comes out. I'd like to see what it looks like. Well, it's going to be lit too, so let's see how that looks. Let's try to put some lights on it. Let's do a lantern. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Well, these give the best light. The blue look cool, but they have a very LED cold light. All of these have a green light. I don't know how I like those, but I do like the copper ones. So let's try a waxed copper. Oh, look, there's a blue one already in the inventory. Oh, and I want that kelp. Hold on. So, oops, what did I do? I need to get this and this. And then let's just try it. I don't even think I can do this. Nope. Oh, okay. That's not going to work. Where am I going to put these lanterns? I could just do this middle thing here with just a slab. Or I could just take out this middle one right here. Or I could do this. We could do one here, and we'll put a slab. I still don't know if it's going to work. And one here, and do a slab. I still don't know if it's going to work. Nope. Put it back. Put it back. Okay, what did I do? Alright, we will do this. Put this back. And then this one too. Oh my goodness, what did I do? We're going to get rid of that. I don't even want these here. Alright. Let's see if we did that right. Yes, we did that right. Okay. So how else can we put lights up here? See, that just makes it green. I don't like that for this. Maybe some other time. I wish we could do a copper lantern with this, you know? Let's get rid of that. I really like those copper lanterns, but there has to be a way. There has to be a way to hang these. I might have to put some like, here, we'll do this. We'll see if this works. We'll do this. We don't need a campfire underwater, do we? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Okay. Right there. And that looks terrible. What if we do here? I don't even know where to put a light on here. You can't just have them on the floor. Me? Why would you do that? Oops. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Oh, I did that. Hmm. What if I do? That's better. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling that. We can do that. Let's see how it looks from up here. Ooh, nice and moody. Nice and moody. That's good. Okay. Okay. This has got to go. That was not a good idea. We'll just pretend like this didn't happen. Okay, now I do know that this needs to come up a bit. Now, I really don't like this being this thick. I'd like it to be thinner, but the way that these, I think they're called cornices, it looked too, it needs to look grand, and that it does. Okay, that's nice. That's not. So we'll need to put something up here. Okay. So let's just because I want it to look like somewhat like a vision so that someone could look at it and go, oh, I see what you're doing there. You know? Not bad, not bad, you know? Oops. No, that is bad. Let's try it again. All right, now let's try it. All right. Ooh, I don't like that. Is that too much? I don't know. Is that going to be too much? Is this like a less is more kind of a thing? I kind of like just one because it's moody, you know? This looks like someone actually lives there. And these are supposed to be ruins. Not that there would be lights on with ruins, but whatever. Okay. And it's moody, and I know this is... Okay, that's even better. It's got to be like, ooh, look, yes, like that. Dark and moody. Okay. I'm happy. Now what to... I'm happy with this part. And then I'm happy with this part. And then I'm happy with this part. So now we need to figure out how we're going to do this. And these are slabs. So now that these are made, I can get rid of the slabs. Okay. All right. And then we can just go like this. Nope. Make sure. Nope, they're not lining up. Now they're lining up. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. Don't try this at home. Here we go. Okay, and these are all lined up. Good. And that is a nice corner. Good. Even though it's way out here. That's not good. Are we back to this thing again? We are. So that's that. That's okay. And that's all okay. All right. I don't know about that. That looks okay from here. That does not look okay from here. But even though these all line up, and that's doing its thing, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's something funky about this. If this is... I did the wrong one. You serious? Alright, let's just put that back. That's not bad. That's still bad. Because this way, it looks fine. This way, it looks fine. That way, it looks funky. It looks weird. So maybe this... If I put a block there, it's just going to be like a block. What is that noise? It sounded terrible. Very menacing. Okay, we will leave that there. I don't know what that is. The corners are kind of tricky. I don't know what to do about that. If I put a slab there, it'll ruin that. If I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, I'm gonna overthink it until I hate it. And then I'll start the whole thing all over again. Okay, and then this is where I gotta do this. Okay, there we go. And then this, and this. All right, very good. That was easy. That part is easy. Okay. Now I think we need to go even more because of this part here. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see. What was that? That crunchy sound. Ooh. Sounds like something's gonna break. Okay. See, this came out good. That's exactly how I wanted it to be. So how come it's all... That's exactly how I'm... You know what? I think I have to have them going the opposite direction. I don't know. All right. All right. And then... I hate to have to tear this whole hill down when this was the whole thing that I wanted to go ahead and do, you know, like... All right, this is not bad. All right. I really wish the water was clearer. Let's put on some music. What is that crunchy noise? I don't know. Okay. I guess. Nope. I guess it can't handle it. What is that scary noise? I don't know what that scary noise is. Let's see if this worked. that look a little more random? Or does it just look like somebody griefed it? We don't want that. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try this. I don't know. My computer may not like it. Oh, there's another one of those Nautiluses. Well, hello, hello. This is your mama's mama 66 or your mama's mama, depending on where you're coming in from. And I'm sitting here streaming Minecraft for some cozy Minecraft vibes. I'm just testing this. This is my first time, second time actually, uh, on live on TikTok. And I've been this is day 30. What am I? This is day 37 of 365 days. I'm trying to go 365 days in a row, and we shall see. I'm trying, even despite challenges and all of that. Been having technical issues. I'm still learning all of this. So I thought, you know what? I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to go live, and it's just it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna show up, push buttons, and hopefully something cool will be built. Yeah, and here we are. So let's see if we can do this and do this. All right. And, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Hello, Law. How are you? Welcome. How are you, my friend? What you doing? All right, you're going to watch me build some pretty cool stuff. Now, my internet is trash, so, you know, I'm working on it. I said, what the heck? Why not? I'm going to go for it. So, since it's you on here, I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get the hang of this whole live thing. Let me show you what's going on here. And I don't know if my computer can handle it, because I'm also... Yep, that's kind of what I thought. I thought that's what was going to happen. We'll see if it reconnects. Ay. We'll try it. Let's see. Yeah. Are you there? Are ya there? We're going to try it again. Let's see what we got here. Trying to move this down here. All these windows and stuff. I don't know what to do. I need some help. All right, I think we got this. I gotta move this over here, move that over there, and I don't know. Let's see if this works. How about now? Trying to move this window over here. Okay. Here we go. I think. We're over here. I need to learn how to move all these things. And, all right, let me show you what we have. I'm gonna try. I'm in creative mode right now, This is a family world. This is one that I've just been going on lately. Oops, I didn't. And I meant to do that. All right, let's do this. I don't know if my poor computer can handle this, so we're just going to go for it. What the heck, right? So this is our family world, and we did this. All right, ready? Okay, I don't know if the computer can handle this motion, but my daughter built this for me. All right. And that right there is an underwater garden that my son built me a few years ago. And then there's dolphins. All right. And then we have this. I worked on this. We worked on this week. Okay. And we worked on this week. I'm really happy with this. And then here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My poor computer's like, what are you doing? All right. And then this. Uh-oh. And then we haven't gotten to this part yet. This is what my daughter built. Okay. And then that. Woo, there's that. And then this. And there is Barad-dûr from Lord of the Rings. I'm going to jump off here and let the cart go down there. There it goes. There goes my train of thought. And I'm holding the ticket. There it goes. So that's from Lord of the Rings, Barad-dûr. I built the first half of it was on survival, but I'm really bad at high places. So my daughter showed me how to go on creative. And so I went on creative and finished it up. And that's a lot of fun. And yeah. So let's see. Going back over here. I haven't figured out what we're going to do here. And there's bats. And then I like this. We did this today. And did you know, you may already know if you play Minecraft, that if you step on these, they make a tinkling sound. Hi, Mr. Bat. Okay, watch. It's so cool. Isn't that cool? And you could just walk on them. And they sound so pretty. All right, let's just go back. Because now what I'm working on is, I gotta go all the way back over here. This is a lot of fun. Welcome, SK. Thank you for joining us here in this crazy psychedelic room. I like this part because it looks like space. I kind of want to sing the Star Trek theme, but, you know, I don't sing that well. And we'll come over here. And that is that. That's so much fun. All right. And then I gotta put this back while we're at it. We'll do this and we'll do that. All right. And then I'm in creative so I can fly. This village right here, when our family first started, we spawned like over there, And we thought we're like way over there, way, way, way over there. And then we just were like, everyone was just kind of going wherever. And we're like, do we want to build a city? And then I don't know which one of us was like, hey, there's a village over here. Are we just going to take it over? So we just took it over. And this is my house. And then the little stables, built a built-in swimming pool. And then this is my grandson's house right here. And then this is my son's house right here. And then we have other stuff, you know, an enchantment room. We have a chicken house over there. We have crops and things like that. We have sugar cane. We have everything we need over here. And yeah, so then my daughter started playing, and my son built me this. It's an underwater garden. You can like go in through here like this. Let's see if I don't break anything. Hold your breath. Haha. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, try it. There we go. And then it's like this little underwater garden here. And then we have this right here. And so what I'm working on right now, oh, let me show you my daughter's house. She put hers on the top of the hill over there. So I just been working on this roller coaster here that she made. And so tonight what we're working on is this underwater temple. And it's like right here. So that when people, I don't know who's going to come look at this, but so when you're riding the roller coaster and you come across here, you have these underwater ruins. They're going to be like, it's going to be ruins. And at nighttime, it's really pretty. So that's what I'm working on right now. And then let's see what else we got. Working on this. And then we're going to, let's see. So that's what I'm working on right now. I don't know why they're, oh, because I put the fence back up. So, working on this. And I'm not a very good player. I'm not a pro anything, but I like playing. And I play on PC. This is Bedrock, and I'm using the Prisma texture pack. So, and right now I'm playing in creative. So, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I thought some underwater ruins would be kind of cool. Hi, Mystical Love. Hi, Fufu and Nimrod and Amy KB and SK. Hello. Hello. All right. Let's see, we're doing this and this. Just some cozy Minecraft here. Hi. Hi. Now, if you guys know how to join these corners, please let me know, because I'm still learning all of this. And see, I got this right here, and it came out okay, but this is kind of like wonky. Like, what do we got going on here? And I know there's air bubbles in there, so you know, that's kind of but let's see. And then we got over here. Let's try going over here like this. And I don't know. See, that's not supposed to... Do I hear the, llama? Okay. Did I hear the llama? Do we see a llama over here? We have had llama drama. Hi, Super Solly. Hi, Nee. Hi, LR8 and Cat Mom 28. Yeah, I've been having some with the Trader guy, the Trader Joe guy. I just named him Joe. I thought it was kind of funny. We have had some llama drama for about, I think today is day 4. And he's gone through so many sets of llamas, and like one of the llamas, he'll do like it will be following him just fine, and then the other one will just be like he'll pull on it and the lead gets really really tight, and then I'll just be working on my whatever I'm working on, and then I'll go back, and then he'll have one llama, and it's like, hi Allie, how you doing? Hi Kim J Pangle, Mary Miller, hi everybody, hi Nee, and hi Vivi. Do I call you JV or do I call you J Vivi? That's pretty. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah, so he was, I didn't know what he was doing with the llamas, and he's just you know, he just, the llamas are just disappearing. So I was like, what are you doing to your llamas? Like what are we doing here, buddy? And so I don't know. So I'm gonna put this, try to do this and that here, see if that works. Nope, it's not working. I've had a time getting these all lined up. So if you guys have tips, I am not a pro anything. I'm just trying to see it did. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing this. This. Okay, I think that is not what I want. And yeah, see, I'm just, what are we doing here? What is this mess? I don't know. Maybe I should just do this way, like that. Will that help? Okay, that helped. But then there's like this big gap thing, and then this. I'm just going to put this thing here like this. We're going to do this. I don't know. See, and then that goes like that. That's okay on this side. And then this is kind of okay on this side. I just freestyle everything. As you could probably tell, I just freestyle going, what am I doing? I'm just going to make it up as I go along. And then I end up in these ooh, I thought that was a creeper, and I'm underwater and non-creative. Whew! Lord have mercy. I thought I was done for. All right, so let's. All right. Let's put some torches on here. How high did I put these? These are 1 down. Okay. So let's put these 1 down. And we'll do that. Oops. That. And then, you like that air bubble that they're doing? What is with that? Where's the lanterns? Oh, I need a lantern now. Let's type that in. I don't know what that is. Let's try it with an L. All right. We're doing these because the other ones, they give like this really weird glow, and I wasn't feeling it. So we'll just try it this way. And we'll put this here. nice. I'll put that there. I'll take that off. And this is what I was going for, was some kind of a moody, dark, kind of a, not quite spooky, but it kind of gives that vibe, and I didn't want that. Let's see, we'll do this. Add a little more light. Even though technically, hello, whoever's, who is that? Oh, is that the Nautilus? Is that the noise they make? All right. And hi, Sidster. Hi, Destiny. Hi, US Ally. I hope I said that right. Forgive me, please, if I butchered your name. Let's see. We got this. I mean, it's supposed to be ruins. I was kind of going for that vibe, the underwater ruin thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. And so that way when they're riding the roller coaster, they can kind of see this. Now I got to do some sort of something up here. And I started doing this peak thing, and it just, but I want it to be open. So, and I'm gonna probably have to like ruin some of it, like tear a corner out, make it, and put some rubble at the bottom so it looks kind of like it's collapsed. But let's see about putting another column in here. I don't know how this is gonna look. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do 3 columns all with the footing on there, the footers, but then it's only 3. And like Greek, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of have them close to each other, right? Hi, Erica. Is that kitchen 7? Kitchen. I like that. Ooh, ooh. All right. So I'm not really sure if, I don't know, maybe somebody more knowledgeable than me knows to, let's just see how this goes. Got this and this and that and that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This one right here. And these are air bubbles. I didn't even realize that until, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to be. How many spaces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that actually works out. So, okay. How are we liking this so far? That might work with the 2 in there like that. That might actually not be too bad. All right. I want to see. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like with the, is that right? Or did I miss it? No, I got it right. All right. And we just keep going. Whoops. Got a little crazy. Got a little, don't be getting crazy. All right. So I had to move a whole mountain here. There was like a whole, this whole thing. The original thing was, hi Yuya. Hi Oliver. Hi Allie, Michelle, and Melissa. And Vader. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I wasn't, originally this was going to be in a mountain, because I thought, okay, it'll be kind of like this old little ancient thing, like carved into the mountains. And then it ended up not being like that. So, yeah. And, let's see. So we got this. I kind of still want to put a peak on it, but I don't want it looking too constructed. I mean, it's still pretty clean right now, but it's eventually going to have to look like ruins. So then, let's see. So here's the underwater garden that my son built for me, and that's kind of fun. And then over here, see how moody it is? I wonder if, let's see, let's put some kelp down and see if we can get some moods coming in. I think I have some kelp here. And then it grows. And I'll back this off. Hold on. I'm gonna like move this whole mountain with kelp. That is a very strong piece of kelp, huh? Alright, I'm gonna just keep moving this over. I notice that like when I go super fast and I just kind of go willy-nilly like this, it has a tendency to look more random if I'm careful. And otherwise, if I'm not careful, then it just looks like it was rated, you know, it was like griefed or something. But then I just kind of fill in here and there. But this is too close to here, so I've had to move like a whole mountain. So we'll just kind of clean this up over here, make a little space. Nice. I still hear the llamas. I hear him spitting. Where is he inside the thing? I hear him. I can't, he's way too far to be over there. I know I heard him. Are there llamas inside the thing? That is crazy. Okay. Okay, this might not be too bad with the mountain moved over that way. I mean, I'd have to clean it up and make it not look so griefed, but... Alright, what else we got here? Let's kind of clean this side up a little bit. Make it look less intentional. And... it's a very strong piece of kelp. Okay, now that just looks griefed. Alright, but I'm going to have to clean that up later. Alright, lights are in. And should I put lights around here too? Or I could just put these footers around everything here too. Let's try that. That might work. Maybe. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. Hi, Gamagulio. Welcome. Oh, I did it wrong. Let me try this one. Okay. And then that. And then that. That will work. Still looks weird with those little, whatever those are. Do this. And this. And this. And this. Alright, and then we got this. Just kind of, I don't know why some of them have these little things on them. I don't know what those are. They look like air pockets because when I was moving the mountain, like you could go right here. Let's see if we could do it. It was like really weird. You could like breathe. It was crazy. Like here, like these little air pockets here, you can go in. Or can you? Make a liar out of me. See? It's like a little air pocket in here. Isn't that crazy? That is nuts. Okay. Hi Zale. Hi Garnet. How are you? Um, let's see. We got okay, and then we have so it's a little air pocket. I don't even know how those works. I don't understand Minecraft physics. It's kind of cool though. I mean, they look. I don't know. They're not supposed to be like that. So I'm not a pro gamer. I'm just a 59-year-old nana, just playing Minecraft. I'm learning every day. I learn like little tips and hacks and all kinds of stuff every day. Stuff like oh, I don't know. Like last week I learned that if you wear leather boots, you won't sink in the snow. You know, things like that, you know. I knew to put a campfire underneath a beehive, but a few weeks ago I just was like, "Oh, I'm not going to do it." And of course I got stung. And then people told me that when that happens, the bee actually dies, just like in real life. And then I felt really bad because, oh no. So, yeah. Let's see what else. All right, so let's see how this is looking. It's just supposed to be a nothing. Did that work? Yeah, that worked. It's just supposed to be a nothing right here. And then I'll have to figure out how to make it look like ruins. You know, maybe like break off a chunk. I was gonna do two of them, almost like a little smaller one over here, like a small ancient city. But basically, this is going to be like, oh, you know what? We could do the a smaller, like a little something here, maybe. They don't all have to be giant, right? Um, they don't all have to be like, let's see. Um, Let me see here what we got. What do we got? So how often what kind of games do you play? Like what kind of Minecraft do you guys play? Or are you just here to fall asleep? Which happens a lot on Twitch, which is perfect. And when I first started, I'm only on day 37. I've only been doing this 37 days, but this is only my first day live on TikTok. But on Twitch, my followers fall asleep. And I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Just relax, easy going, family friendly. You can fall asleep. You don't have to worry about what your kids are going to see if you happen to fall asleep and they walk in. So, yeah, just enjoy, grab a blanket, maybe a snack, grab your favorite pillow, go to sleep. That's what I'm here for. It's the world is crazy out there. It's nuts out there. So if this is a little slice of TikTok that just kind of helps you relax and you just like, oh, you know, watch this old lady build some stuff and be goofy, because that's what I do. I just show up and push buttons and hopefully something cool will be built. You know, we'll see. And sometimes I tell stories and stuff. It's very relaxing. Look at the dolphin kit. Do you know what we can do with dolphins? And also, do you know how I can put armor on the snail thing, the Nautilus? If you guys know, please let me know. Hi, Hi, Jenna Pierce, Cassin, Minkat, Jessica, Team No Talking, IDK, Lisa Marie. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining this my first, well, this is not my first. I think I did a half hour, an hour earlier today. So this is going to, I gotta make it look ruined. That's gonna have to be a little strategic. And we shall see. It always gets murky at sunset here. And it just kind of clears up like that. This is the Prisma texture pack. So I'm going to look over here for, let's see. We did this. Oh, the kelp. That's what I was going to do. And let's see. Hi, Shannon. Thank you. And let's see what else we got. We were having, like I said, we were having llama drama with Trader Joe. That's what I call him. And if you're wondering what this is in the background, this is Barad-dûr from Lord of the Rings. This was my first big build. It took months to do. I built the first half of it in survival mode, but I'm not that good of a player. When I fight, I fight out of fear, not skill. I just get my sword and I just fight out of fear and not skill. So when let me get my sword. This is what I do. I see something I'm supposed to kill and I just go ah, 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 and I just start swinging the sword. But so this was in survival while my daughter was building her house over there. And I asked her, I said, well, do you mind having like Mordor, like right across the river from you? She's like, I don't care, Mom. So I did the first half of it on survival. And then this part here was this from all the way up to about here was all this bottom part was in survival, and then I finished the rest of it in creative because I kept falling. And even though I had scaffolding to get from pieces, you know, walking on all these little things, and I kept falling and then spawning way back over there at our village. And it took half the Minecraft day to to get back over here. So it was like progress was very slow. So let me take you on a tour through Barad-dûr here. All right, so I actually made it like a weird, I didn't make it authentic at all. I just built it and I literally started decorating it because that's what I like to do. So I put flowers and a welcome mat and a sign to remove your shoes. And then all of this, I haven't done anything. This is all, I guess, where the orcs and everybody just kind of do their thing. This goes into other places that's outside. And then in here, don't judge me, I decorated it. Now, I don't think that the real Barad-dûr had any of this, and Peter Jackson may get really mad at me, but I had to make it cute. You know, it was just so dark and gloomy. Yeah. So then I made out of this one, I thought, you know what, maybe someone needs a bedroom. So there's a bedroom in there. There's a little library. And then over here, you know, because, you know, there's a little chapel. I'm Christian. We gotta have church. Don't judge me. Okay, and then up here we have the dungeon, you know, and then there's the cage, and then there's like whatever, all this stuff, and then there's this sign here, you know, because you have to be considerate, you know. Hi Shannon, hi Simon and Soju and WB and Hooper and Rachel and It Easy 2K. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So this goes all the way. Am I lying? Is this the one? I am lying. It goes through here. This is the one I want to go to. This does go, let's see if I can do this right, goes all the way to the top. All right. And a little bit more. Oh, oh, okay. I meant to do that. As you can tell, I just kind of willy-nilly everything. Okay. And then this goes all the way up here and all the way up here. And I don't know what happened to that. That is not loading. That's not, it's a chunk not loading. And then this is the top. And then we go here. And there it is, the eye. So yeah, it was, this is why, because I'm not very good at parkour and all that stuff. So that's why that's why that's why I use creative. So all of these turrets, or I should say most of them, are pretty functional. If anybody, you know, like if we were ever to let anybody come here and play, like this is a nice little hiding spot. And then there's that, and it goes down there. And pretty much all of these are functional. So like you can make a room out of them. And it just goes all the way up. And then there's not trap doors like secret doors, but like right here, you know, to go downstairs if you wanted to go in. And then these little watchtowers here. Oops, see, look, I can't do that right. And these watchtowers, you can actually come up in them, like right here, and then go in there. So yeah, it was a fun project. It took a long time. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And yeah. So let's see where we're at with how the temple looks with the roller coaster. And let's see what we got here. Do I still have them with me? I don't. I'll have to get another one. I'll just take one from here. And all right. All right. And then we get the cart. All right, we ready? I don't know if my computer, you guys might get pixelated, but we're going to try this anyway. All right, my daughter built this. I'm decorating it. She built all of this. And there's that. Let me do that. Made this. I did that today. And then oh, there we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. There goes my train of thought. And then we did this yesterday. Hi, Brett. Hi, Dream Travel. Hi, Astaroth 85. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. And then we did this last week. Get out of the way. Hi, Secret Goku. All right, so we did this. And then we did this. And this looks like space. It just drops off into nothing, which is kind of cool. Uh-oh. There we go. And where is that temple? There is a temple. It's not bright enough. It's not bright enough. It needs to be brighter. It's too easily missed. So if the roller coaster was going slower, if it was going slower, then I think it would be okay. It would be more noticeable. But it's really, really dark. So might have to add the blue lights. Maybe so. Because these are really bright. What is he using to make those really bright? What is this? Why is there a bone in here? I'm on creative. Why is there a bone? I bet you this is where the llama was. Oh no. I knew I heard a llama. No. See how bright this is? This is kind of what I'm going for. So what did she do to make it that bright? We're going to go find out right now. Because whatever I'm doing is not right. It's not bright enough. Let's go find out what she did. It's just a torch? No. How can that be? Poor llama. Hi, Secret Goku. Sure, I'd be happy to. Hold on, let me see how to do that here. Let me do this here. Let's see. There you go. And you are followed. All right, and thank you so much. Let's see. And let's see what else we got here. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. We might try, now that was bright, so I'm gonna try, let's see, what can I try? Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you guys. Do you guys know how to put armor on him? Because I tried, I got a little armor thing, and I don't know how to tame him. I don't know how to do that. We're gonna try these lanterns first. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. I don't know how this is gonna go. Because on one hand, I really like the darkness, but or the moodiness of it. But then when it's when you're in the roller coaster, you can't see it as well. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Let's try. We're gonna try this, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that. And we're only gonna be able to tell once it's nighttime too. So we'll just give it a shot. We can always put it back if we don't like it. And if you also know how to get rid of those air pockets, that would be very helpful too, because I don't know how to get rid of the air pockets. I don't know if I did something wrong. I'll have to Google that. All right, and then we can try, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't want to make it illuminated because it's supposed to be ruins, you know? I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. All right, we got this. And then, all right, do we want to do this one or do we want to? All right. Let's see how we do this. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, what's that? Oh, they're going in this little. Oh, there's a whole family of them. Aww. Hello. Oh, did you hear those squeaky little noises? Oh my gosh, how adorable. Are they the ones that are doing the crunchy noises? I think so. I think so. All right. All right, so I need to figure out how to get rid of these like little extra spots here. I don't know how that happens. So you guys can tell. Well, maybe I don't need. If you guys know how to get rid of these little things here, please let me know. Oh, okay, that's not what I want. Okay. And also, what is he doing? All right. And all right. Hello. All right, let's see what we have here. All right. My goodness, what is all this going on here? All right. Let's see, we got this and that. All right. All right, so let's see what we got here. And all right, so we got one of these done. Now, how do I make it look? I'm just waiting for it to get dark so we can see. If I put the peak on there, then it's going to be a whole building. And I really don't want it to be a whole building. I want it to look like ruins. If we do this, and what about this side? Should we do more on this side or should we do it on this side? Maybe we could do one up here, like a smaller one. So it's kind of like a pair of them. I don't know. Let's see what we got. All right. Hi, Sailor Twinkle. Hello. All right, so we're gonna do this and then let's see what we got here. All right, so what if we do more down here? Yeah, do this. Nice. Okay. I'm okay with this. I freestyle everything. Well, sometimes a lot of times I get information. Or, I'm sorry, I get like inspiration from things like, you know, YouTube tutorials or, you know, whatever. So, let's see how this goes. All right, that's like that. See, these, I don't know. I don't think I like the blue. I really don't. I think I like these better. And I haven't found any situation that I actually like the blue, but I've seen them in other builds and they're amazing. But for some reason in all of my builds, I was like, what's going on? Why are my builds like not? Okay. So then we got those. Oh. So we'll just stick with these. Do you guys play Minecraft? Do you play Bedrock, Java? And what's your mod pack? What's your favorite mod pack? Not sure if I should put these on here too. To maybe make it a little brighter because it looked really dim. It looks good from here, but when we're inside there, it doesn't look good. So, I don't know. Maybe another building. Let's see what else we got. Hmm. Hey, Law, how you doing? So, it looks like you and I are the only one in here right now. So, can you tell me, is it pixelated? Do I sound okay? Because I have no way to tell. Because my screen's showing okay, but it's showing that my internet's kind of trash. So, let me turn off this music, this advertisement here. Okay. So, is it okay? You can also text me too, and say, girl, your internet is trash, or you really got to do this, or it's pixelated. On Twitch, I got people that are saying, you know what, it's zoomed in over here, you're pixelated here, adjust this setting. My viewers over on Twitch have, and there aren't many yet, but they're very, very helpful. I'm good. Yay. Yay. Okay. Because, when I get to the playback after Twitch, it's like I notice, oh my gosh, that was terrible, or oh no, this was awful, or oh, I lagged here. And I was like, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my poor viewers. But they're good because today is only day 37.